All right, good morning everyone. Today we will be doing what are the types of pure substances. Okay, you come to page 25 of your book. Say, let's start reading. On the basis of the chemical composition, substances can be classified either as element or compound, and today you will be knowing, like, in a whole, what is the difference between an element and compound actually. Okay, Robert Boyle was the first scientist to use the term element in 1661. Anthony Laurent Lavoisier in 1748 and 94, a French chemist, was the first to establish an experimentally useful definition of element. He defined an element as the basic form of the matter that cannot be broken down into the simpler substance by chemical reaction. Please underline that element is the simplest form of the matter, okay, which we cannot break further. Okay, now element can be normally divided into metal, non-metal and metalloids. Metal usually show some or all the following properties. They have luster, that means shine. They have silvery gray or golden yellow color like silver and gold. They conduct heat and electricity. They are ductile, that can be drawn into a wire. Duct property or ductility is known as the property of that metal to be turned into wires. They are malleable, that is they can be hammered into a sheet, they can be made a sheet, okay, like aluminum foil we see. They are sonorous, that is they can make a ringing sound. If we hit it with the help of a pin, then what happens, that we will hear a tinkling type of sound, okay, that is sonorous. Example of metal are gold, silver, copper, iron, sodium, potassium, etc. Mercury is only metal that is liquid at room temperature. Non-metal usually shows some or all the following properties. They display a variety of colors. They are poor conductor of heat and electricity. They are not lustrous, sonorous or malleable. Example of non-metal are hydrogen gas, iodine, carbon, bromine, chlorine, etc. Some elements have intermediate properties between those of metal and non-metal. They are called metalloids. Now, what is metalloid? What are metalloids? Is the element which are having the property of both the metal as well as non-metal. For example, you take carbon, it has a valency of 4, okay, that means it can either give or it can either take, right, the electron to attain its noble electronic configuration, isn't it? So those type of element are known as metalloids. Now coming to the compound is a substance composed of two or more element chemically combined with one another in a fixed proportion. Okay, now what are compound? We studied that element. What is element? Element is a part of a matter which cannot be further broken down into pieces, right? But the compound can be broken down, that means compound can be broken down into respective element. Okay, that means two or more element, they combine in a fixed ratio, okay, like two molecule of water and one molecule of oxygen, okay, like one molecule of carbon and two molecule of oxygen making carbon dioxide. All right, they combine in a fixed proportion. Okay, when the element combine in fixed proportion, they form compound. All right.